Yay!
Ooh, bubbles.
It's Wednesday night yarn adventures
But
on
Thursday.
Thursday. Just pretend it's Wednesday.
Well, don't pretend it's Wednesday because sometimes that throws everyone's schedule off, which it totally has this week. So.
Well, we were doing other stuff last night. We were going to be out. We were eating dinner later, and
Yes.
so it just wasn't going to work out last night.
We went to dinner last night to celebrate our 15th wedding anniversary, which actually happened last week.
Yeah.
But I was feeling puny
Yes.
last week because I did too much during the day. I didn't take the appropriate amount of rest.
Yes.
So I've been a better patient this week, and I've taken more rest. And so we went to dinner last night.
Yep.
So yeah, here we are, hanging out, doing our thing.
We're in Lynchburg, Virginia, at Furhaven Farm.
Yep.
And we've been here for over a week now. It's one place for over a week.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
We decided I don't really like staying anywhere more than a week, so
we get that urge to move around. It's a thing we do now.
It is. So, I've been not doing very much, but Dean last week did go. He helped Colby pack up the yarn truck, and
we're gonna start on Wednesday of last week.
Oh.
Anita.
Thanks, Anita. Anita said she was gonna send me some chicken soup, but it kept beeping through the FedEx envelope. That's okay. I've been eating a lot, so. And Dean has kept me plenty fed.
Let's see. On Wednesday last week, what did we do?
Don't remember.
I don't have pictures at all from Wednesday of last week.
It's because we didn't do a lot.
Oh no, we did. That's the 21st. Yeah. I took some yarn. That was the day we did yarn adventure truck stuff. So
okay.
I went out to the truck, and Colby went out to the truck with me, and I took down a lot of stuff and did a lot of labeling. And the last Wednesday, I showed pictures, all LaQ's products, Black Cat, showed a bunch of her products, and took a bunch of pictures and got things labeled in preparation for going to
Great Lakes Fiber Show.
Thursday, we did more getting the farm ready for us to leave.
Yeah, you guys went out and did stuff, and I slept on the couch.
Yeah.
Because Avery was at school.
Yeah,
I really didn't feel good on Thursday.
Yeah, because that was Avery's last day of school.
Yeah. So, and then hi,
Laura.
How's it going over there, Laura? And then on Friday, Dean and Colby loaded up, and off they went with the yarn truck to
Worcester, Ohio.
And that was fun. And then they left. For some reason, they left Avery with me for like the whole day, and Tabs went to work. And Avery had a great day.
We drove all the way up there, and Katy was only here with Avery for about 3 hours, I think, by herself. But you were fine. You were not like.
No, I was fine. I was just really like.
You were doing fine. And it sounded like Avery just played.
She did. She had a great time.
But yeah, we drove all the way up there, and when we got there, Katy had the great idea of having own pigments. Helena and Carmen, they were in need of a camping spot, and Colby and I were staying at a hotel and in need of a vehicle to drive to the hotel. So we got the truck parked and set up for them to camp in. So Helena and Carmen stayed in it. Unfortunately, our mattress had an issue with some water leakage through the window. It was largely okay, but the edge of it was definitely wet and had been that way for a couple of weeks. We just didn't know it. So we ended up having a new mattress, but it was good enough to kind of manage through the weekend for Helena and Carmen. And once we figured out that the power was out for the festival on Friday when we got there, that nobody had power. So that's why the plug was not working. But it did finally work. The power came back on. They had power. They had some heat. We stopped and got some propane for them on the way. So and Colby and I ate Indian that night. I think we were
You did.
Indian to the restaurant or to the hotel. And then on Saturday and Sunday, we had a really awesome show. It was super, super busy. Literally Things and Frogget were over on Instagram.
Check it out.
Yep, there was Katy.
There's me.
Friday morning.
Friday morning.
Yeah, that was you on Friday morning. And
Yep. And yeah. So, and then I think there's a picture somewhere of the yarn truck too.
yes, I will get a picture of the yarn truck.
So
I'll get a picture of all 3 yarn trucks all set up there.
we had a good time. So Saturday, they got all set up and hung out there. On Saturday, Tabitha, Avery, and I went downtown. Be careful about some of those photos.
I fixed it. There's is that grainy on the video too? No, it's not grainy, just on my computer. That's Colby petting all the dogs.
That's persistence.
Yes, that is persistence.
Persistence belongs to our friend Cheryl, and Cheryl comes to visit us whenever we're in the Ohio area, and so Persistence also gets to come and hang out with us. So Colby really had a good time. He really enjoyed getting to meet all of our yarny friends, I think.
Yeah, Julia says she missed you.
Oh yeah. I missed you guys too. I really did. I was sad that I couldn't go, but
they had to deal with the B team, me and Colby, for the weekend. Echo and Katie's audio.
I'm muting mine.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right.
So now I'm gonna sound really far away, but that's okay.
We what?
That was weird how it did that. How it finally decided that it was done doing. We thought we were okay because we're on opposite sides of the room, but apparently not. So yeah, we went downtown and we played Pokemon and we went out to eat. And Avery got to play in the playground and we had ice cream. And I may have walked way more than I needed to. And then I came home and took a nap.
We said on Saturday it was pretty busy at the show, but this year we did not have the issue of Wickedly Handmaid's crochet hook line going in front of the yarn trucks, which last year we were wondering if it like affected our sales in the morning. I think it did. I don't think it affected our daily sales. Like I think they were probably about the same. It's just more people were there in the morning this time because they could get to us.
Yeah.
Yes, Frogget Tasha says that she absolutely loves her new wheel.
Oh, good. Tasha got a new wheel from us. So there's a nice little growing club of friends.
Yarn truck people.
Friends. Well, not just yarn truck people, but fiber friends who have been getting getting some electric wheels from us. So they have been getting their Dreaming Robots electric eel wheel 6.1s. And as always, my favorite wheel. Here's I think I showed off this lovely spin a couple weeks ago. So that's probably not my latest one, but close to it. Did I show off Bingo last week?
I think so.
I'm going to go grab it. Maybe I'll go grab it. I'm going to turn my camera off.
Yeah, so on Saturday it was pretty busy. The weather was like spectacular for the weekend at Great Lakes Fiber Show. I guess it had been pretty warm in Ohio for the couple of weeks before we were there. But it was like mid to high 60s and perfect for the time that we were there this weekend. Then on Saturday afternoon, we were actually really tired. We had driven the whole way the day before, so we kind of just went back and crashed and we ate like leftovers and just snacks in the truck. I don't even think we got any meal the second night. And then on Sunday, I actually felt pretty terrible for a large portion, like middle of the day. Like I had a bad headache and was feeling nauseated, and it got better. But you got your bingo yarn. So
Bingo.
if you've ever watched Bluey, Katie is a kindred spirit with bingo, and
So I made a bingo bat at Q's booth back at Great Lakes, and then I spun it up. And I spun it all at when we were at Kentucky. And so it goes through a color progression that is very reminiscent of bingo. Anyway, I did it all on my 6.1. And I applied it with this lovely sparkle thread that I picked up in Pittsburgh when we visited Yarn Spits and Bobs.
Mhm.
So, yeah, okay. There you go. I finished that one at Kentucky. I don't know if I showed it off. I think I was a little out of it last week when we were talking about it.
oh yeah, that would have been last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I guess you didn't show that off last week.
but I'm very proud of it. I'm very excited about it. It turned out really good.
Yeah.
So we have a growing number of friends who have the 6.1s, and we love seeing what they make from them. Tasha made some gorgeous yarn on Saturday.
She was going to town.
on
She was
Sunday.
spinning a ton.
She was. I got pictures of it. I also got pictures of Colby and Dean sitting outside the yarn truck.
Yeah.
So working really
Yeah.
hard.
Real hard.
Yeah.
We were both playing on our phone in the picture. Let's see here. I got a picture of Colby, I think, too.
On
Sure.
Sunday, you guys had a pretty good day, and then
There's Colby.
you
It was a little slower, but it was still good, and we sold a couple wheels, and the weather was still good. We packed up and drove the entire way back and got back around midnight. We saw about 4,000 deer on the side of the road on the way back. It was very deer filled.
Thank you, Laura. Yeah, they did. I think they sold like 5 wheels this weekend.
Yeah, it was busy. Sold lots of wheels.
Tabitha and I did not do much of anything on Sunday. We watched movies and hung out here at the house. And Tabitha worked really hard on the farm stuff too. And they got here really late, and we had a good time with that as well.
Yeah, we got back around midnight, and then Monday. What did we do on Monday?
Monday we went to
we got it.
Timberville and Virginia, which is south of Winchester. No,
It's north
North
and
of
west of
Winchester.
Lynchburg, so it's north of Charlottesville, even.
it's way north. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like on 81, like going toward like Berryville, like when we
Yeah.
go to Shenandoah Valley Fiber.
Closer to
Festival.
Berryville than it is Lynchburg.
Yeah, and we actually helped with picking up a couple of new alpacas for the farm.
It's a lady that is Sylvia is retiring for the second time.
Yes.
She's
She
gonna.
retired about 10 years ago and went full-time farm from her daily life and Buttonwood Farm. And then, so the last 3 alpacas she had, all 3 girls, Jade,
Jade, Minnie.
Okay, so the black one here, that one is Minnie. The brown one is Jade. And we think the littlest one, the one in the front, is Midnight.
Yeah.
Or not Midnight. We're not really sure.
We're not sure.
We don't know her name. Anyway, these girls are about 20 years old plus, and they have been making their time at Furhaven very pleasant. They've really been enjoying the grass here and have been having a good time. So we got to bring them home, and yeah, I bought some really awesome. I got some roving from her that will be on the yarn truck. It's a lovely silver gray. Absolutely gorgeous. So yeah. Bye, Laura. See you in Hoosier Hills. Yes, and she's gonna have yarn for us then. Can you see that?
Yep, more Astro DK. So
Super excited.
hopefully I'll be getting out this weekend to get some pictures with my telescope to make some new pictures for some new yarn, the next batch.
So we went up there. We did all that fun stuff on Monday. It was a holiday for everybody, so traffic was a little busy, but not terrible, and we had a good time. And then we spent the evening. I don't remember what we did.
Monday
No
night
idea.
was.
Anyway. Doing something. But really, we're not doing much of anything around here.
We were kind of hanging out, and then Tuesday was rainy. Yes,
it was
Tuesday was rainy. I'm trying to look at your pictures and see.
Oh. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah.
We haven't done a lot of anything
Yep.
except,
Nope.
things. Now, one thing I do want to talk about is that today we had a meeting with Q from the Fold Out Cat and her lovely sister Margie, who works at Cape and Springs Resort and Farms. And we're really excited to say that the Fiber Adventure Retreat is coming together. Right now we have about 8 attendees. And it's growing all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And we cannot wait to have you guys join us there as well. We're working on getting all that communication figured out and like all the bugs worked out of our system. But it's going really well, and
we have the retreat is set up. We have everything planned out. It's just how people get signed up and what information they get after they sign up.
Yeah,
We're working on getting that to everyone. But we've already got 8 people signed up. It's going to be a fun time. We're going to basically just caravan over from Shenandoah Valley Fiber Festival and go to Capon and hang out and have some really fun stuff.
Lots of classes and workshops, and then lots of free stitching time. And we'll be able to do a lot of more fun, good time stuff. So it's just going to be a great time.
It's going to be a lot of fun. And so if you're interested, it's September 29th through October 2nd at Cape and Springs and Farms in Cape and Springs, West Virginia, which is about an hour outside the DC area.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about 50 some odd minutes from Shenandoah Valley Fiber Festival
in
Berryville, Virginia.
So the other thing I've been working on this week is working with my friend Amanda. We're going to do a little knit along together to celebrate my new shape, and we are going to be doing a knit along with a vest. So we picked our pattern. I'm actually going to be using this lovely yarn that I showed you a while ago, not Bingo, but this other lovely spin that I did out of wool and Surrey. And we're going to be making the Bestie Vestie. And that's by Vanessa Smith. I'm going to share this now. You're welcome to join us, but you can pick whatever one you would like, whatever vest pattern you would like. So, share that. Oh. Let me go back to the thing. Okay, so this is it. It's a vest pattern. It has cables, it has eyelets, it has ribbing. It's a negative ease. She's got a very inclusive design, sizes to fit a finished bust of 27 inches up to about 66 inches or so. So, and it can be cropped or not. Great pattern. She writes a really good pattern overall. We've Amanda and I have both worked with her patterns before and really like them. If you would like to join us, we're going to be doing a cast on Sunday. So you can kind of see some of the detailing in these pictures. Is that coming through?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's the longer version, and then this is the cropped version. So, yeah, I'm very excited about it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So stop screen share. Okay. If you'd like to join us, basically, if you want to join in with any type of sleeveless top for the summer, we would love to have you join us. It will be pretty much like what we did last year with our summer tees and tanks knit along. We do have a hashtag for that, and if you want to do that bestie vestie pattern, there's a hashtag for that one. It's bestie. So let's have some matching. I'm
Shocking.
so excited. It is a DK held with a fluff or a worsted weight, and it's not a lot of yardage. So like for a large or extra large vest, which fits like a 46-inch bust, it's less than 700 yards. So for a cropped version, which is really great yardage. So you can definitely do this. I'll be walking through it. We'll probably do some measurement stuff next week. I'll have swatches and things like that. So on Sunday, we'll do a cast on, and maybe I'll go live. Well,
Yeah.
that sounds like fun.
Sure.
Go live. I'll go
Why
live
not?
on Sunday in the afternoon sometime, and we will cast on together.
Yeah.
Maybe. How about, I guess I should set a time for that tonight.
Probably like 4 or 5 in the afternoon. What do you?
Yeah. Amy's got that birthday party, so whatever that is.
It's two. Yeah.
Let's do
So
that.
5 o'clock.
So
Are we not going to that? Was that
we
the?
don't have to.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's do 8 o'clock on Sunday. I will do a video with a cast on, and then 8 o'clock Eastern.
8 Eastern, 7 Central.
7 Central. So
Okay.
we will see you guys then. Other than that, this week we are.
Today, Colby and I actually went outside and built a little chicken run outside the back of the chicken coop for the ducks and chickens and geese that they had. So there is that, and there's Avery in the foreground. But yeah, so now they have a little outside area. We're going to put some netting over the top of it and get some boards around the outside, but it's attached to the chicken coop's over here on this side. So that's what we did today. And
Yeah. This week we are staying put here in Virginia. We have a couple of like little things that we'll be chatting with people and doing some things around with Yarn Truck, getting it ready, preparing for our next run of shows. And next week we'll be here next Wednesday as well for Wednesday Night Yarn Adventures. And then on Thursday, we're headed toward Indiana, toward Hoosier Hills Fiber Festival in Franklin, Indiana. That's going to be Friday and Saturday, June
6th and 7th.
6th and 7th. There are still openings in classes at Hoosier Hills for both days, I believe. And it's a really great festival just south of Indianapolis. So if you'd like to come by and say hello, we'll be excited to see you. And yeah, when you can see my progress on that vest, who knows, I might have a lot of it done.
Yeah, never know.
I've also been working on that shawl, and I am like 15 inches from like done with the I-cord. So I have about 15 inches of I-cord left, and then I'll block it. So I'm going to do some swatching and blocking of that too. So when I have that all together, that's what I'll do.
You'll have that next Wednesday.
I'll have all that next Wednesday. So we will see you guys then.
All right.
And we look forward to hanging out with you again on our yarn adventures.
Until then, happy crafting.
Happy crafting.